back to Toronto with a pitching matchup. And you would think the pitching matchup would lean towards Dodgerville, right? With Yamamoto, who threw a complete game in game number 2. He's back-to-back complete games now. But Gausman's been pretty darn good in the playoffs, too. And he was good in that game, just not better than Yamamoto. So we'll give a little look into our crystal ball. Alex, what do you think? What do you expect from game 6?
Well, it's hard for Yamamoto to be any better. But he needs to continue his excellence in his Oral Hershiser impersonation. And that's what it's going to take, because he has very, very little room to operate with the way this Dodger offense is going. He's going to have to, I don't know if complete game, but he's going to have to give 7 or 8 and keep them under 3 runs, because at the end of the day, you can't expect the Dodgers.
You don't know about a complete game? Is that what you're saying?
It's going to have to be something very, very, very strong.
I'll tell you what. You can have the best offense, and if you don't have good pitching, you're not going to win game. You can have the best pitching, and if you don't have good offense, you're not going to win game either. So, yeah, they're going with Yamamoto, but they need to score runs.
That's it.
And that's the biggest issue. And they are facing Gausman.
Preach.
Gausman, he pitched a hollow game his last outing. He is right on. And then you have Gausman coming in and performing the way he does, and all of a sudden you have the Blue Jays wearing your pitcher out or battling through Yamamoto. Who knows how long he's going to be going out there. It's going to be fun to watch.
We would anticipate it being a low-scoring game, right?
One would think.
I think both pitchers are going to do great. Both starters are going to do great. It's going to boil down to who executes on the offensive side. Both teams are going to come up in a situation to come up with a big hit, make a play. It's who executes is going to win this game. Pitching-wise, it's 2 number ones. So we're going to see what happens from the offensive side.
And, Kevin, if you're the Dodgers saying, I hope it changes a lot in Game 6, not really, because Gossage is supposed to be a better version, a 2.0 version of you Savage. You're going to get fastballs up, splits down, and very little sliders. So be ready, because you're going to get a lot more of the ham and cheese sandwich they got today.
Oh, we're getting ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese again.
Ham and cheese for Gausman against
room service.
Yamamoto's facing the Piranhas. Al, you're full of them today. I like it.
All month, baby.
You've had
Rocky IV.
You've had a lot of great analogies, but today I think it's the top of the list. I feel it.
That's my favorite book, Ham and Cheese.
That's a book.
Wait, let's rewind. Who wrote it?
I have no idea. Dr. Zeus, I
think. There we go. Listen, Dodgers offense, they've struggled. There is no question about it. They've struggled. And Mookie Betts, you know, among everyone who's struggled, 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Let's hear from him after the game.
I can't put any, I don't want to speak on anybody else, but for me personally, I've just been terrible. I've been terrible, and there's no, I wish it was from lack of effort. I really do, but it's not, so I don't have any answers.
Interesting. You gave your guy a pep talk for the game. You know what Mookie is. He's an MVP. He's one of the best there is. It's an interesting soundbite.
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. Maybe
It
a little,
hurts.
maybe confidence a little hit a little bit.
I know Mookie very well. It hurts to see him answering question that way, because to me he still is one of the best players in the game. But it seems like his confidence level are pretty low right now. And of course, I don't blame him. When you don't see result, Kevin, you start questioning yourself. And everybody around, when you already showed us a superstar status, everybody start questioning you when things are not going well. Now, if I'm Mookie, I will put that all behind and come back tomorrow. You remember how we used to prepare to go to play a Little League game?
Yep.
That you wasn't thinking about scouting report, you wasn't thinking about what people say, you wasn't thinking about what I did yesterday. When you play in Little League, Kevin, all you want to do is just go and see the ball and hit it. Try to hit it. Have fun. You know, because if at the end of the day, that's what the game is all about, having fun. I see my boy stressing out. Of course, he's not getting the result that he used to, but you against the wall right now. You got to go for your best. You got to get that monkey off your back, and the only way you can do it, and the only way you can survive in the jungle, is just put this behind like he did after the first game, the first loss. Just a loss. We got to come back and play tomorrow. You got to do exactly the same thing right now.
I appreciate what he said because it's the truth. You know what I mean? We've all been there. We've all sat there in front of our locker and said that we've been terrible. The great thing about the postseason is who cares what's happened up until a particular point. He's going to be up in Game 6 with an opportunity to do something special. And if he does do something special, no one will talk about his postseason prior to.
Preach.
You know what I mean? That's the way you have to look at it. This is over and done. You can't change it. Like I said, when you're in the postseason, we've all struggled. All eyes are on you. They're going to dissect every player, every at-bat. He'll find his way out of it. He's got to do it soon, but I like what you said. You just go, see the ball, hit the ball, because when you struggle, you start thinking about your mechanics, and my arm's here, and my shoulder's there, and I'm staying closed. You look for this, you look for that. It just confuses you. It's paralysis by analysis. Just get up there, find a pitch, get a hit, and everyone will forget about what's happened up until this point.
Captain, not so fast. I like what you said, but I disagree with you here. And here's where I disagree with you. I like what he said. That part I agree with you. What I disagree is I don't like the tonality he said it in. And I'll tell you why. Because I loved, and you loved, when he came after game 1, he goes, so what? We lost. I love that. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And the reason why is this becomes your first at-bat for Friday. You're setting the tone. And you got to trick your subconscious to basically say, I'm okay. It's Hollywood. You got to act. Act till this thing is over. You got to make sure that you don't let your guard down because predators are watching and they're trying to take your meal. They're trying to take your food. They're trying to take your bacon. So say whatever you want, but it's how you say it that I think is more important.
Yeah, but even when you say it, right, because I've been there and I've said it, and I've felt exactly how he's felt. You know what I mean? And they have no game tomorrow. They have the day off. You know, so a lot of times when you answer those questions, you're emotional. You know, you feel bad. You feel like you let the team down. And that's just your body language at the particular moment. Now, fly to Toronto, wake up tomorrow. It's a whole new day.
Have a couple cocktails.
And I'm interested.
And a new place.
I'm interested. Yes, you're on the road. I'm interested to see how he is tomorrow. I bet you his personality is completely different.
And fellas, we know this. It's good to go on the road when you're struggling like that. We've all struggled. We struggled worse than him. And we felt the same way. So we love Mookie. We're not being critical of Mookie.
Nah.
We're just objectively talking, trying to help him and try, you know, what we would do.
We love Mookie.
But I think going on the road will help Mookie and it will help this Dodger team get away from all this hoopla and expectations.
Two things to back up all of what you're saying. In 2001, in pregame, we showed your Mr. November home run. You had one extra base hit the entire postseason up until that point.
Nobody talks about it.
No one cares.
And we'll talk about this in the pregame show before Game 6.
100%.
But offensively, our whole team did not hit in that series. We didn't. We pitched, and we won 3 games because we just scored enough more than the other team. That's another conversation. Tune in to Game 6.
Now let me ask.
Nice tease.
Yeah, good tease.